Hi, my name's Kim and I work here at the Job Centre and I predominantly work on KickStart. You're probably wondering what KickStart is. I'm going to tell you.
This job has given me just a whole bunch. I was able to come into this job as somebody who's never worked in any kind of industry before. Everybody who works here has an understanding because of my role as a Kickstarter that, I am unfamiliar with all of it and I don't know, how to do anything. So throughout my time here, I've been trained up a lot and I've had a bunch of opportunities to sort of flex new skills and learn new ones. I've only been here 4 months, but I've really gotten, really competent at the job that I'm doing. If I hadn't been able to have, that very unique opportunity and had an extra sort of look in as somebody who's part of the particular scheme, I don't think I would have been able to get this job and I would have missed out on all the good things that it's given me so far.
So what is this brilliant scheme called KickStart? It's basically a way that the youth aged 18 to 24 can get into sector-based work. It's a pathway to kickstart your career. If you get onto a Kickstart before it ends in March, it gives you the opportunity to have a 6-month placement, 6 months worth of training you up to get into a career that you would like to get into. We're talking different sectors: sports, teaching, finance. Every sector that you probably would have thought I'd either need to go to university for or have 10 years experience in order to get into it. KickStart is a place for you to get into the career that you'd like to get into. But get onto it really quickly, it ends March.
I was able to go to my work coach, speak to them even during lockdown, and figure out a way of how can we get me into work as soon as possible and as stress-free as possible. We were able to have a few meetings, sort a Kickstarter campaign out in that sense. I then went up to Sally and we were able to figure out what was best for me and what worked at the time.
So here in East Sussex, we have brilliant opportunities for the youth, starting with positions in videography, photography, trainee chefs, and various others including administration, construction and trade.
The point of me being as one of the Kickstarter team is that I am here to learn and I'm here to do new things and try new things out and see what works and get better at things. So all the way through I've got this guidance and I've got people around me who understand that and are very willing to work with me. So there's very little pressure and the expectations are very realistic and it's just a very comfortable space to be in.
The benefits of KickStart: 1, you're in less competition because you're only up against other UC claimants. 2, you're basically able to get transferable skills from this job. You're able to get 6 months worth of employable coaching, mentoring and support that would lead you to get into the career that you'd like to get into. And also, the job can also take you on after the 6-month placement, so you could get a full-time job after.
If I was to speak to a young person and it was a quick snap answer, I would say probably achievable. Kickstarter is achievable and it's not daunting. It's what it says it is when you apply for it. The goal of that is to set out and help young people find work, and it's exactly what that did for me. So for me it was perfect. I had no issues with it at all.
Accessing the KickStart scheme, you'd have to sign on to Universal Credit, which we can coach you throughout the whole process. Be it signing on to Universal Credit, helping you with CV writing, and getting you to those crucial interviews that are going to help you get into the KickStart schemes. We also help with flexible support funds. This is basically the financial aspect in which we can help you get into work, so be it for uniforms, a bicycle, if that's something that can help you get to work, as well as travel ticket costs.
The whole vibe here is really good. I'm having a lot of fun and I'm getting better at something that I thought that I would never try. And that's a really great feeling to be able to so easily compare where I was when I first started and where I am now. Even in just the 4 months, it is like a night and day difference. And it feels really good to finally be good at something and be proud of how I can do it and how I can do it well.
Well, thank you so much for listening. Please do get onto a KickStart scheme by March 2022, just so you're not disappointed and you're able to kickstart your career.